I wonder if Santa Claus will come and bring me treasures and gifts. Oh, I hope Santa Claus comes. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, your troubles will be far away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Do you know how good your life has to be going for this song not to sound super sad? I don't think there's anyone in the world who ever heard this song didn't get misty eyed. You know how good your life has to be going? There's a child on the way. If a child was crowning while you were opening a Christmas bonus of $1 million, maybe this song would sound uplifting in some way. So have yourself a merry little Christmas time. Yep, still super sad. Welcome to Current Mood. I'm John Mayer. That's my favorite Christmas song because it's super sad. I think the first time I ever heard that song, maybe one of the Muppets was singing it. It was real sad. They were on a rooftop, it was snowing, there was some sort of air conditioner going. That's funny because it means the Muppets know they need air conditioning. They know they're Muppets, and they know that it gets hot inside of them. I don't know. Anyway, welcome to Current Mood. Welcome to the holiday extravaganza version of Current Mood. And if you're thinking to yourself, maybe John's going to have a guest on, you're wrong. No one's going to show up. There's no ring at the door. There's no surprises. This is what happens in the holidays. Sometimes we find ourselves alone. And there's actually only one person in the crowd. It's Steve tonight. Just one person. Hi, Steve.
Hi, John.
Yep. One audience member tonight. People have already scattered. They've gone home. And maybe somebody watching tonight, maybe a lot of you, are already at your parents' house or a loved one's house, and you're staying in a guest room that's not much bigger than you. You're using the weird towel with all the stains. You know, you were once your parents' favorite thing, and now you've come home to use a towel that's bleach stained from acne cream when you were 14 years old. No, they went deep in the linen closet behind the electric blankets to grab this one for you. And you realize parents don't really like to wash. Parents are actually very eco-sound because they never like to wash and dry a towel. They just hang dry a towel for 38 years. Actually, it's very woke of my parents and everyone's parents. They don't, like when I use a towel, we're done with that towel until the next time it comes magically back at me. Not my parents, not your parents. Same towel hanging up on the back of that bathroom door. Year after year after year. That nice little sour smell inside of it. Welcome to the holidays. This is what it's all about. How's it going down there? Thank you for the hair compliments. Merry early Christmas, Kaylee Simmons.B. That means Kaylee with 2 E's, Simmons, B, was taken. Because you threw the dot in there. That's how many people are on Instagram now. What's up, dude in? What's up, Dean's nuts? Thank you for the sweater. I thought that not all Christmas sweaters need to be weird sweaters. I'm wearing a sweater, and I'll tell you it's super, super hot, but I'm doing it for the vibe of the holidays. And I hope you're having a great time over there. We're going to actually, when we come back, I'm going to sing a song I wrote about the holidays. And I say when we come back, because I mean when we come back from a commercial break. That's right. It worked so well last week. Let's go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll do a little audience talk, and we'll do a song. So we'll see you in a second. Great, guys.
The night before Christmas, an Oreo cookies waiting for a special guest.
I'll just take a little rest.
Ho, 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 who's that kid with the Oreo cookies? Eating all the luscious chocolate, licking all the creamy middles, dunking all the crunchy cookies like he did when he was little. It's so hard to hide the kid inside with Christmas and O-R-E-O. Bisco.
Yummy fruity pebbles in our bowls. Oh, here comes you know who. Yabba dabba fruit, delicious stew. Ho, 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 I'm hungry. Santa, my pebbles, your pebbles. 'Tis the season to be sharing, Fred. Happy holidays, pal. Oh, Fred. Fruity and Cocoa Pebble cereals, part of this nutritious breakfast. Ho, 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 ho.
So the boy fell asleep in the Toys R Us store, and he woke up with toys from the ceiling to the floor. We've got the Nintendo action set, including the control deck with double game pack and Zapper light gun for just $99.99 at Toys R Us. And we have all the hottest game cartridges at great everyday low prices. Love growing up with my Toys R Us kid. Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
And we're back. Thank you for staying with us. How's everybody doing down there? Is he fake talking to people? What? That's what my brother Carl said. Ho ho ho! I'm having flashbacks. One thing I realized from the sound of Fred Flintstone's voice once you get older, Fred smoked a lot. Fred Flintstone smoked a lot of cigarettes. There's no way you get that voice. And I would love to see how the Flintstones managed to materialize like a cigarette. It would have been like an old lizard tail or something with tobacco in it. Anyway, before we do the song part, I remember this is actually very cool. You know, all the year-end lists, decade ends lists even. I was named by GQ, one of the writers at GQ, most stylish man of the decade. Now, I don't normally meddle in the kind of accolades that come at me from people who write things. Steve, what do we say? Better be written about, right?
Better be written about.
Better be written about. And normally I would leave that kind of thing alone, except it got me thinking. I was given the Most Stylish Man of the Decade article. It wasn't an award, but the decade's not over. There's like a week and a half left in the decade. So it got me thinking, can I lose the Most Stylish Man of the Decade accolade? So I set up a photo shoot that cost me $35,000. I got together some of the worst clothes I could find, putting them together in some of the worst arrangements. And I'm going to post these online, make sure they go far and wide, because I would like Egg to be on the face of everyone at GQ who thought a little too quickly. You acted a little too quickly. Never underestimate the power of mayor. That after you would post this on December 18th, I would roll in 3 days later and crush your entire article with just a few photos. So, let's do it. Let's take a look at these beautiful, beautiful looks I put together. All right, first up. Hold on. All right, here we are. Oh, man, it screwed me up. Hold on. Oh, all right, hold on. Oh, look at this guy. Look at that guy. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Oh, now I gotta pick something. Hello. Look at this guy. Oh, Mucklux. Yeah. Oh, thinking man. Look at that. gotta really. All right. Oh, look at this one. This one I used. These are pants as sleeves. That's pants as a top. Can I see that for a minute? Can you see what I'm sliding through? What? You can't see my thing, right? You can't see my gallery? Can you see my gallery? Oh, thank God! Look at this guy. You can't see what I'm scrolling through? Thank God. Look at this guy. Look at that guy. Oh! Look at that guy right there. All right. So take that. Actually, some of those looks were pretty fire. To be honest with you, I almost had a heart attack. I went sliding through, and I hit some other stuff. And my heart almost exploded. And I had to check to make sure that you can't see other things in my gallery. Because, can I just have a minute? Because I thought I cleaned it up. We had a straggler, ladies and gentlemen. We had a late night straggler hanging out there. I thought I really cleaned it up. You know, thought I cleaned up my tracks. You ever think you cleared up your tracks? There's one more from afar, doesn't look naked. You know, you do a cursory check, you go, nothing looks naked here. Whew. That wasn't a guitar. Anyway, the one thing I want to show you too is look at this shirt that was bought, I believe, at Ross. Was this at Ross? This is crazy. This shirt. This exists. This says Ramen Japan. This is a Hokusai, the Hokusai wave with ramen on it, like riding it, like surfing, and it says Ramen Japan. That's the most reductive. Let me forget about the face I'm making. This is the strangest shirt I've ever seen in my life. Ramen Japan. I don't get offended. Even I'm like, fuck that. How's it going down there? Where'd you get that shirt? We got it Ross, Dress for Less. We went to Ross, Dress for Less for that. And the one thing, and look, I'm not making fun of I'm not trying to be elitist. I'll just say I've never seen more tags affixed to each article of clothes than I have at Ross. There's like 6 tags. There's someone at Ross who just loves boosh, 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 just boom. 7, 8 tags in each thing. You know how many tags you got to pop from things at Ross? Oh my goodness. Where'd you get I got my sweater. This is from VizVim. This is natural dye. It's had 0 tags through it. I don't know. How are we doing out there? You make the shirt look good. I don't know if anybody can make the shirt look good. This has raised awareness of having a straggler in the photos. Yes. Always double check you have no stragglers in your... Is anybody in this room like, could you hand your phone to someone to swipe through?
No.
Steve, could you hand your phone to someone to swipe through it? Would you be comfortable if someone swiped?
Definitely not.
Yeah, Ryan?
Absolutely.
Chenna, would you?
Super no.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, how's it going? I'd like to perform a song for you, if I may. I wrote this song myself, and it's about something we all encounter in the holidays. And it goes like this. Let's a little mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Here we go. So when you go home for the holidays and you're staying at your family's house, you're a guest. There's not much you can do. Listen to this. Staying with family for the holidays. I'm a guest in the house again. It's a real small town, and it's known to shut down at like 8 or 9 p.m. Oh, I fell asleep too early. I woke up at midnight. I was hungry, it was alright. You were there. CVS bag on the table. CVS bag. bag, you're all that I have. CVS bags, it's mostly snacks and a charger cable. CVS bag, and a thing for my dad. 'Tis the season for store chocolate reason, and a travel thing of Q-tips and an Applebee's card. Oh, it's not strange to find 87 cents and change mixed in with some cotton from a men's vitamin range. CVS bag up there on the table. CVS bag, you're all that I have. CVS bag, mostly snacks and a charger cable. CVS bag, and a thing for my dad. CVS bag, the cat's poking his head inside it. CVS bag, handles flapping in the breeze. CVS bag, the cat smells something, his eyes look all weird to me. CVS bag, look, I think he's gonna sneeze. CVS bag. Thank you very much. That's called CVS bag. How'd that sound out there? Did that sound all right out there? Did you like CVS bag? I like the B section. I write fairly good B sections. Please put CVS bag on Spotify. Can we get CVS bag on Spotify? Steve?
I'm sure we could.
Could we get CVS bag on Spotify? All right, here's what we should do. When you go home, if you're already home or if you're on the way home for the holidays and you spot a CVS bag on your kitchen table, film it and sing CVS bag and put it on Instagram with the hashtag CVS bag, and I will share your stories and your posts about the CVS bag. And I like the song so much I may sing it again at the end of the show. I love that song. My favorite part is it's not strange to find 87 cents and change. Yeah. Everything silly has a cool moment in it. What about the CVS receipt? That's a good question. I like to not put my foot in well-trodden territory. Everybody knows the CVS receipt is long, but people don't understand the power of the CVS bag. Where I'm from, we buy something from CVS. We buy things from CVS, sundries, if you will. And please, will you? And we bring it home, and we bring the whole bag home. We put it on the kitchen table like a centerpiece, and we never empty the bag. We access things we bought through the bag. So the bag begins to have unused things, half-used things, and completely used things all together in the same bag. And you got to fish through the bag to get what you want. The bag never gets thrown away until the last thing in the bag is consumed, and then the bag goes into a stack of CVS bags to be used elsewhere for other things, like a hot lunch. You take a lunch to work in your CVS bag, which is the third verse of CVS bag, which we'll get to another time when we remix it. We're going to do that. So the CVS bag is a huge part of my life going home for the holidays. It's all you have to make it through the cold, lonely night in someone else's house. That was the point of the song. John, what was the song about? Nobody asked? Well, that's it. What's going on? Reusable bags. They are, I'll tell you what. They're certainly more taught now. If they're not reusable, they're reused. There's definitely some post-consumer content in here. Right? Yeah. This bag consists of at least 80% post-consumer recycled material and 90% AA batteries. It's a CVS bag. 40% of all CVS bags contain AA batteries. Other cool things about going home for the holidays, a 2-liter bottle of soda. Last time I saw a 2-liter bottle of soda was last Christmas. You ever come in contact with a 2-liter bottle of soda? You live that 2-liter life? No, I don't live that 2-liter life. You know what I mean? I live a can life, and the mini can at that. There's people out there getting 2-liter bottles of soda. That just means there's like other people in your house than you. That's sweet. You know what I mean? Anyone out there like a 2-liter bottle of soda when it's down to its last couple glasses of soda and it's like not flat, but it's also not spicy? It's brackish. It's brackish. It's got. I think brackish is when it's half salt water. I spent a lot of time in the marshland growing up. A lot of trips to the marsh. Hey, Looploft, what's up? I think we all have CVS Bag stuck in our head, and that's why it's hard to continue. Warm soda, yum. What are some other holiday observations, like things that always happen in your house for holidays? Anybody want to share those down below? Or if you have anything to sell, like use it as a classified ad. It's fine. Scurvy. Someone just wrote scurvy. Put it on. Oh, jelly bomb and eat one and throw the rest away. CVS Bag. I'm putting that straight up right after the show. CVS Bag. Fights, unwanted questions. Get more specific. Like a little bit of dog food in the corner of the washing machine and the floor. You know what I mean? Like things that happen in other people's houses. Like stack of mail. Too many keys. Ever been to someone's house and there's just more keys than doors and you're like, this is an escape room? Where I'm from, the East Coast, we mark our territory with Dunkin' Donuts cups. It's how we let people know where we've been. You can tell, and in some small towns you can see a car outside a bar. You go, oh, John's there. We leave Dunkin' Donut cups as a way to say I was here. Oh, John was here. Friendly's Jubilee Roll. Carl Mayer. That's my brother. No coincidence. All relation. The opposite of no relation is all relation. That's right. The Friendly's Jubilee Roll, which is when I'm looking back on it now, it's just a combination of weird old ice cream tastes, like grandma-ish ice cream tastes altogether. That's my house. Too many keys. Did I color my hair? I did not color my hair. But I also want you to know that sometimes the lights and the camera make me number one, more red, and number two, it makes it look gray, but it's not that gray. This is not gray. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's just reflecting weird. Yeah, I colored it. No, I didn't. My family brings up what time my mom threw a bucket of hot water to my uncle. Let me tell you what's wrong with that. Throwing a bucket of hot water to somebody. I understand throwing a bucket of hot water on somebody. You're mad at them. But throwing a bucket of hot water to them so as to get them a bucket of hot water, knowing that won't work. It's crazy. You throw me a bucket of hot water? If anyone ever asks you to throw them a bucket of hot water, just say no. Poor guy, I'm sorry, John. Come to Brazil. What if these are all the same sentence? Hello from Oakley, California. Come to Brazil. That's hot. Bingo. Once my dog ate our dinner rolls. Imagine a beagle just running with dinner rolls. Hold on, let me get that whopper through my head. When the guest room smells funny, and people keep entering every 5 minutes because they stack everything there. That is true. Sometimes when you sleep in the guest room, people need access to all the things they keep in the guest room. And you're also up when the kid's up. That's the other thing too. You know how you wake up when you're visiting someplace that has kids? You hear this. Shh. Shh. John's sleeping. And I go, John's not sleeping anymore. I'll tell you this too. Here's a great going home thing. You'll be like half asleep and you'll hear your mom be like, shh, he's sleeping. And normally you'd be like, no, I'm not. I'm awake. But you're like, yeah, that's right. I'm sleeping. Just to kind of hear more sweet things about yourself. Like, shh, he's sleeping. He got in late last night. You're like, you could have just very easily been like, no, I'm up. It's cool. Something about taking that extra little sweetness. You go like, you always throw a little extra in. You're always like heavy hand the acting once you find out. Shh, she's sleeping. You're always like. When you're in the overflow guest room and it's the living room air mattress. Oh yeah. I'm hip to that air mattress. I'm hip to that air mattress. I always feel like when you're on the air mattress, you have your iPhone next to you and it's plugged in and you have a water and that's all you use, like water supply, communications hub. We're good to go. Also, I have to bring my own food supply. because I feel bad. I will eat everyone's food, and most people ration their food. I do not. I unhinge my jaw, and I eat it all. The one thing I like, it's hard to drink other people's milk. A family already understands very well its milk supply and how often and when they need to get milk. They don't need me coming in throwing off the algorithm. I bring my own milk. Board games with cousins. That's true. Yep. Board games with cousins. The air and mattress is the survival pod. It is the survival pod. Milk is weird. Oh my God, why do you drink milk? Okay, weird hill to die on, but let's go. I drink almond milk now. When a family member brings their new pet and wants it to be family immediately without any initiation process. Stan Goody, by the way, fantastic artist, Stan Goody. How would you initiate a pet into the family? Is there a hazing process? I do not know. I always just kind of winged it with a pet. Is this a thing? I want to understand. Do people bring a pet into the house and you have to... You know what we don't like is a presumptuous pet. You know what I mean? It's immediately all around your house. Take a second. Take a beat. Trying to find an escape room just to have space. Well, God bless you if your house has an escape room. That sounds pretty cool. Hair's getting a little gray there, buddy. That's what someone said. Again, it's hard to explain, not that it matters, that this is, it's not all, it looks like this. All right. Moad John, I'm here. I do like the idea of hazing your pets. You know what I mean? At the end, you let your pet in the house, and your pet's like, yeah, that's cool. You're all right. You're all right. I get it. It's very Fight Club. Imagine yelling at your dog not to tell anybody about Fight Club. No matter what you do. All right, listen. I want to sing CVS Bag again. I worked on it for a really long time. I like that someone's going to be like, John, where's the new album? Be like, I'm just not really thinking about it right now. It's like, so you're thinking about CVS Bag? Putting all your time into CVS Bag? Yeah, actually I am. I want to do it again. Can we sing CVS Bag one more time? By no demand whatsoever. It's the rerun of CVS Bag. Staying with family for the holidays. I'm a guest in the house again. It's a real small town, and it's known to shut down at like 8 or 9 p.m. Oh, I fell asleep too early. I woke up at midnight. I was hungry. It was alright. You were there. CVS Bag on the table. CVS Bag, you're all that I have. CVS Bag, it's mostly snacks and a charger cable. CVS Bag, and a thing from my dad. 'Tis the season for stork chocolate breezing, a travel thing of Q-tips, and an Applebee's card. Oh, it's not strange to find 87 cents and change, mixing with some cotton balls from a man's multivitamin range. CVS Bag, high up on the table. CVS Bag, you're all that I have. CVS Bag, it's mostly snacks and a charger cable. CVS Bag, and a thing for my dad. CVS Bag, the cat's poking his head inside it. CVS Bag, handles flapping like a flag in the breeze. CVS Bag, the cat smelled something, his eyes went all weird. CVS Bag, look, I bet he's gonna sneeze. CVS Bag. Thank you very much. This is the part where we say goodbye for a minute. Oh, there's one more commercial I want to show you. There's one more commercial, and I think this is the one. No, that's not the one.
Thanks a lot.
This is the one.
Merry Christmas.
This one means a lot to me.
Merry Christmas.
Everyone's asleep.
I know how to wake 'em up. Come on.
Here she comes. Why did they mute? Wait a minute. Did you see the muted where she said Peter? That's what the whole commercial's about. Hold on a second. I don't know if you know this. That commercial is a huge part of my childhood. That was on every single year. Does anybody remember that the mom came halfway down the stairs and she said, Peter? Does anybody remember Peter? Carl wrote, where's my Peter? Peter. And for some reason, they muted her saying Peter. I mean, if you mute anything, it sounds dirty. So now all of a sudden you can't say Peter to anybody. Peter. Well, that would have been cool if we heard her say Peter, but she didn't. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? My brothers and I would all just say it at the same time. When she ever, Peter. Anyway. Listen, 2020 is coming up. Not after the show. Like after the show, I actually run an episode of 2020. It was a perfect murder. I like 2020 because they ask you to remember a lot of things. Remember the car mechanic who said he had no contact with Kaylee? Remember the man we went to see at work? Yes, I fucking remember. It's been 30 minutes ago. I'm cool. Don't worry about it. I remember. I've been sitting here the whole time. Remember the man? Yes! I'm tracking all of it. Anyway, it's 2020, very soon. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. First, for this show. This show started because I had a lot of extra creative energy and I felt a little bit stifled by the idea of trying to bring an idea to someone else to make a show. And it started off making me feel really kind of zany and a little stupid. And over time, you guys are what made it feel really sweet. And I kind of took the directive from you guys. After the show, people say thank you. They tell me what it meant to them. They were hungover, they didn't feel well, or they were having a bad day, and it's made them feel better. And over the weeks, and now, through the past year, you've helped me understand that this is just more than being dopey. That there's a purpose for this. And every time I stop the recording, I stop the live, and I stand up, I feel better than I felt all week. I absolutely cherish my time hanging out with you guys. I know that I have a face that's sometimes very douchey. It makes douchey shapes when I'm trying to be funny. But it really is 100% from the heart that I do this. And anytime that I worry a little bit about being too goofy, I remember that when I look back at videos of myself from like being on the road, like home videos, when I was younger and I was excitable, I was goofy. And sometimes you forget that being goofy is a really great way to enjoy your life. And thank you for letting me be a little goofy. And I start thinking about this show like Wednesday of every week. And I start writing it on Friday. And I spend all day Sunday doing it. I spend half of the day on Saturday doing it. I love doing it. I love being here. So thank you guys so much for turning this into something that's a lot more powerful than just a guy with a cardboard box goofing off. There's a sweetness to it that you guys have brought out in me because you guys are better than me. It's just true. And second thing I want to tell you is anybody who came to see any of the shows this year, something really changed this year. I went, I think, from song for song, album for album, trying to make it, trying to like get on this or get heard here or get people to think this or that. When I started playing these shows this year, singing these songs, some of which have been around for, over 15 years, something changed and it felt like going home to something with everybody. And it wasn't necessarily like, my name's Johnny, I'm trying to get somewhere. It was like singing for the years that we've known each other and the years that we've listened to these songs and sung these songs. And that I can't really thank you enough for. I had no idea that would happen, and it made for one of the greatest years of my life. being on stage, singing these songs, less at anybody, because when you're younger, you sing your music, you try to, it's like trying to shoot cans off a fence, and it's like, at this point, you guys all surround me in these songs, and it reminds me of like growing up in gym class when you had the parachute and everybody lifted up the parachute and got under it and closed it down really quickly. Now known as a Dutch oven, I believe, in a lot of circles. And that's really what it is everybody gets to hang out under the parachute of these songs, and you guys stitched the parachute together, and I can't thank you enough for the single best year of touring I've ever had in my life. Couple more shows in Los Angeles after Christmas with Dead and Company, and then a couple in San Francisco, one of them being New Year's. If you want to come out, watch the last of those shows for the year, please do. I'll be wearing my Japanese ramen shirt for all 4 shows. And let me tell you something. When people ask you what your New Year's resolution is, here's what you should say. When someone says, what's your New Year's resolution? You know what you say? You say, just keep up the good work. Not every year is a disaster or a mess or is in need of great revamping. Try the answer, just keep up the good work. Because I have a feeling that everybody watching has been doing great work the last year. So maybe you want to change a few things, but there's no radical overhaul needed. Keep up the great work. A couple 2020 predictions. I think close friends is just going to be Instagram. Instagram's going to be all close friends. In fact, you should be on a list of people like I don't know very well. Like everyone's close friends and special designation for I don't know that guy. So a list of people that I'm sending things out to that I don't know. Total strangers. Yeah, you're on my total strangers list. I put up a lot of non-threatening information up there for you. And then also I think the vibraphone is going to take off. I think everyone's going to learn the vibraphone. And I love you guys. I will see you soon. I'm not sure when Current Mood is going to come back. Of course it will. I'm going to take a minute, go find myself, and I will see you again soon. Stay safe. Be happy on your own terms this holiday season. And I love you. Thank you for such an amazing year. Happy New Year. Happy New Decade. I'm John Mayer, signing off. Happy holidays. We love you.